This one's going to be good. Continuing on my Tower Heist director's commentary, right? Breaking it all down for that November 23rd, next Thursday, Seattle false flag madness, submarine missile boom, etc., etc. Water. Right. Now, in this one, I reckon I'll get to the point where you will see lockdown and blackout mentioned in one sentence by Ben Stiller. Yeah, lockdown, shelter in place, martial law, and blackout. So let's go through it, see what else we can find. I'm going through the whole thing because this movie is utterly coded all the way through.
Mr. Shaw, I see you met Mr. Devereaux.
This guy owns his own island with like jet skis. How cool is that?
He's our probationary elevator operator. He's still very early in the interview process.
Why don't we finish the job interview right now, Josh? Suppose I asked you to pick me up a cheeseburger, Enrique. What would you say?
How do you like it cooked?
The thing is, I like a certain kind of brie on my burger, and they only sell it at Danny's Cheese Shop downtown.
I'm on my way.
And the beef has to be grass-fed.
Best butcher shop in New York's on Bleecker Street, sir.
Josh, hire him.
Yes, that was my gut, sir.
And Enrique, one other thing. I like to get my own burgers whenever possible. I may have my own private island in Belize, but deep down, I'm just an Astoria boy like Josh here. We come from the same neighborhood.
That's right, PS 104. Go Lions.
And my first real job was shoveling horse shit at Aqueduct Racetrack. And don't you ever let me forget it.
No, I won't, sir.
Go downstairs, get a name tag from Rose.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Why don't we hit it tonight, Josh? Raise some hell.
We have to be back here in 9 hours.
Remember that time you danced on that bar in
Times Square. Again, the Times Square reference, the Times Square hoax is in this movie as well. Okay, that Toys R Us with the Ferris wheel is on Times Square, on the Masonic Square.
Times Square. I almost fainted.
That's a drunken dream you had 6 years ago.
You were shaking your ass up there like Tina Turner. Running half naked on Broadway, telling tourists you were Mustafa from The Lion King.
Now, The Lion King comes up again and again with Matthew Broderick, Ferris. He is, you know, the voiceover for The Lion King and The Lion King 1.5. There's something there with Lion King because Matthew Broderick's in it, so therefore it has to be.
It's ridiculous. Never happened.
I was waiting to tell you, Josh. This is gonna be my last year at the tower.
What?
In a few months, I'm headed to San Diego. Spend a little time with Lorraine. Might even cruise around the world with all the other old farts.
Wow. That's great. That's really great.
Cruise, the Tower, Grenfell, Cruise, Pier 91 is the cruise terminal in Seattle, right next to the Space Needle, just down the road from the Ferris wheel, from the Amun-Ra wheel, the Isis wheel.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll be thinking about you, Josh.
This bus.
Be thinking about how you danced on that bar. Yeah, I got it all up here.
Oh, where you got that?
Circle of life, Josh. Circle of...
Aha, that's a Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel is the pagan wheel of life, the circle of life. And that's the Ferris wheel of Seattle in this particular case. Target. Space Needle, Target. Pier 91, Target. The whole of Seattle, Target.
You know, not many of you kill your own Thanksgiving.
Oh, look at that. Thanksgiving parade. Next Thursday, November 23rd, Seattle false flag.
Turkey, but you might want to consider it.
Killing. Alright? Killing. You might want to consider killing your turkey. Yeah, they'll kill it alright. They'll mock America with that one.
Get your ass back now. You can chase me all right. Slide. Hey, come on now. It's 5:30 in the morning. I know shit like this. Come on now. I told you.
5:30 in the morning, I wonder, huh? Wonder if that's the time, huh? In the early hours of the morning. There's lots of hints to that.
Even know nobody named Maria.
That was the sure as shit knows you.
It was a wrong number.
Hey, why did she ask for you, stupid? Why?
It was a wrong number. I don't know what you're saying, bitch.
Lester, it's 9:15. Why is Mr. Shaw's car still here?
Maybe he's sick.
That black sedan's been parked there for 2 days. Why no boot or ticket?
Call the cops twice. You remember that morning robbery at the International last year?
All right, I want you to slowly lock the door and clear the lobby. Stay calm.
Here we go. Here we come. We kind of come up to the lockdown and blackout in the same sentence. Here we go. Shelter in place, martial law, blackout, lockdown.
Lock it down. Code black on all.
There you go. Lockdown, code black, blackout, lockdown with blackout. You see that in Ocean's 13, again in literally in one line towards the end when you have the earthquake, lockdown, code black. Big Bertha underneath Seattle. Very Ocean's 13.
Doors and elevators. Repeat. Code black.
What's code black?
You serious? We talked about it at the meeting last month. Let me see the outside of the building. I think we're about to be robbed. There were 4 guys out there with guns. Where'd they go? Let me see the garage. Why is Stillman here? The one you pick up was yesterday.
Mr. Shaw asked us to call and someone spilled
Oy vey.
wine on his tablecloth. He's bringing it down right now.
Wait a second. Those are not the Stillman brothers.
Oh my God, they're taking Shaw.
This isn't a robbery, it's a kidnap.
That's blacked out. All right, I'll stop that one there then. We've got a blackout.